Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a few things that you can do that will instantly improve your looks and better your appearance. If you even do just 3 of these things, you will be a completely different person. Okay, so the first one is kind of a little bit cliche, but it's not talked about enough. This is having good posture. Recently, I have been struggling with bad posture even, and I always notice myself hunching my shoulders or hunching my back, and honestly, it changes your whole look. Fixing your posture will make you look a lot more slimmer and confident and ready. So instantly, it will just make you feel and look a lot better. And even if you look at pictures of people that have bad posture and people that have good posture, there's a huge difference in how confident they look and how pretty they look. I know that sometimes we kind of let ourselves go and we don't realize when we're doing these things. So always make sure that you're standing up straight with your shoulders back and your chin slightly low. This will give off a very confident and sexy vibe regardless of what outfit you're wearing or how you did your makeup that day. Because you could literally wear the best makeup, put on the best outfit, but if you're slouching around, you look like a hunchback, then I'm sorry, you don't look good. You just ruined your whole look. You don't look good at all, no matter how nice you dressed up that day. Your posture is really, really, really important. So I would say that this is definitely the most important thing. If you are going to take one tip out of this video, it should be this one. So the next tip is to shape your brows. So I used to have eyebrows that looked like this. And now my eyebrows are a lot more straight because I'm trying to go for a softer, more cute, feminine look. But everybody has different preferences, so you can look around and you can try and see which eyebrow shape suits the vibe that you're going for. So I would say the least you can do is to pluck the extra hairs from the top and the bottom just to make it look very clean and put together. But don't over pluck, especially if that's not the look that you're going for. There is a saying, good brows can replace a full face of makeup, because your eyebrows literally shape your entire face. For me personally, I felt like my arched eyebrows made me look angry almost all of the time. So that's why I decided to do that. And also I slimmed my eyebrows down quite a bit because they were very thick, and I think for me, I don't want the whole attention on my face to go to my eyebrows. So the next tip is to wear heels more often. I used to rarely ever wear heels. I was always in trainers or flats, but in the past few years, I decided to wear heels more often. I like to wear heels so that I appear taller and my legs look a lot longer. And a lot of people are actually surprised when they see me for the first time, if they've only seen my Instagram photos. Everybody tells me that I look super tall on my Instagram photos, and then when they see me in real life, they're like, wow, you're really short. So yeah, it's the heels. It's the heels. I am always wearing heels, and if I'm not wearing heels, I'm wearing platformed shoes, but I prefer wearing heels, especially heeled boots. I think heels just give a girl this unexplainable sort of confidence, and I feel my best and my most confident when I get dressed up and I wear heels. Because honestly, even just the clicking noise that heels make when you're walking, that just gives me so much confidence. I like to hear that when I'm walking. I don't know why, it just gives me some sort of like overpowering confidence, and I'm pretty sure a lot of girls can agree with this too. So I would say heels can definitely elevate your look. So the next tip is confidence and energy. So this includes eye contact, slower movements, and just always smiling and having a happy expression on your face. These little things might seem like they don't do much, but they actually make a huge difference. So whenever you're out and about and you're talking to people, make sure that you keep eye contact with that person. Keeping eye contact will give you that confident and again, sexy type of vibe, like you're in control and you know what you're saying, you're listening to the person, you're focused, and that will just make you appear a lot more attractive than somebody who's just looking everywhere and not paying attention to the person that they're talking to, or they're not paying attention to their surroundings. The eye contact is definitely one of the biggest things that can make or break your confidence. And another thing is, I've noticed that people who are very attractive have slower movements. They're not in a rush. They don't need to be in a rush. Just make sure you plan your time efficiently and you're very organized. You won't need to be in a rush with anything. No matter how good you look, if you're rushing around and you look like you're nervous, it completely depletes your confidence levels. So not running around or not rushing or looking like you have to be somewhere quickly, always being calm, contained, and your movements are very slow and steady. You're very organized, you're very in control, and you are a person who manages their time well. That is definitely very important. So the next tip is to curl your hair slightly or a blowout. Having slightly curled hair, especially towards the ends, or little pieces like this, or a blowout, whatever it is, it definitely elevates your look compared to having just straight flat hair, which is not a bad thing. I have straight hair, but it's definitely more of a toned down casual look. If you want to elevate your look, you should definitely be curling your hair. Giving it a little bit more volume or bounce definitely helps you elevate your look. So, for example, I recently discovered heatless overnight curls and I've been doing them a lot recently. It definitely adds to your look and I vouch for that because I always have straight hair. I've been straightening my hair pretty much my entire life, and I even went as far as to get my hair chemically straightened. So I used to have curly slash wavy hair, but it was kind of frizzy, very hard to maintain and handle. That's why I went with that, but that's a whole separate story. I can make a video on that too. But whenever I do curl my hair in any way, I definitely feel like it helps to elevate my look completely. So the next tip is learning your face shape and start doing your makeup according to that. So once you know what your face shape is, then you can go on TikTok and YouTube and there's a lot of different makeup tutorials for your face shape. And I know that there's at least one person who's watching this that has tried a makeup tutorial that looked good on the person that was doing it, but once they tried it on their face, it didn't look good. And they probably sat there thinking, oh, I guess I'm just ugly. But you're not ugly, it's just not for your face shape. So the next tip is to slightly overdress. I like to do this. I really like to overdress, and I don't really care what anybody says about that. I love dressing up. I love looking put together. It definitely helps you to stand out a lot more. Some people are just not that comfortable overdressing, but I don't see a reason why you shouldn't be comfortable. If you want to look extra good, then go for it. If you're only going for breakfast or for brunch and you want to dress up a little bit more, why not? Why not? Honestly, just always try to look your best, because if you look your best, you feel your best. I really love dressing up, even for just casual outings. I think it just helps me feel a lot more happy, a lot more confident, and I can just take pictures wherever I go. So never be afraid of overdressing. It's completely fine. Wherever you're going, you can just slightly overdress. I'm not saying you have to wear a ball gown to a brunch, but you can slightly elevate your outfit. Maybe you can wear a cute dress. Maybe you can wear heels. Do you want people to see you as a pretty, confident, put together all the time type of woman? Then just dress like her. So the next tip is to wear colors that suit your skin tone. There are certain colors that will make you look very bright or sometimes very washed out. Take a look at what your undertone is. There's a lot of tutorials online on how to find out what your undertone is and what type of or what color clothes suit you. So for example, warm tone people should be leaning more towards gold and brown and peach colors, and cool tone people should be leaning more towards silver or black or pink. And this may seem like it doesn't matter, but trust me, it matters a lot. It's very low effort, but it's high impact. If you enjoyed all of these tips and you enjoyed watching the video, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos.